16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
What are you doing?
Yesterday it was 10 steps without the walker. Today it was 20. Tomorrow...
But why are you driving yourself like this when you should be in bed resting?
What, like an invalid? That's the picture Olivia wants to paint of me. I won't give her the satisfaction. Hey, you know she wants to destroy me.
Olivia, it's all I hear. You know what? I wish that I had never opened my mouth to you about her.
I thank God every day that you did.
It made you ill. It put you in here.
All the better, as it turned out. She thinks I'm going to fade away and die. Thanks to you, that's not going to happen.
But look what I put you through.
Sweetheart, don't ever blame yourself for anything that happens to me. Hey, I would have found out about Olivia's betrayal one way or another.
But can't you let it go now? If she finds out that you went against her wishes and advised Duke to attain that summit, there's going to be a bloodbath.
You chided me when I called myself a foolish old man, huh? Now it's my turn to chide you. I'm not so foolish that in my present condition I'd buck my daughter alone. I'll have help from the one person who can put everything and everyone in its place.
Come on in. I'm sorry to drag you all over town like this, but we needed someplace out of the way, and I figured this is as good as any, huh? Hey. Hello? Honey, I know I gave you a bad shock. I'm sorry. Thought maybe it might have worn off by now.
I see you. But I don't believe it.
I never did get that tattoo. How can I prove it to you?
I grieved for you. I missed you. When you died, I felt like my life was over.
And so I come back and find you kneeling at my grave, asking a dead man for protection. Why? What's going on? Who's trying to hurt you? While we're on the subject, who's Robert?
How can you ask me questions? I'm the one who has questions, and I deserve answers.
Yeah.
You pretended to be dead. Where were you? Why? Why are you back here?
It's a long story, okay? I'm gonna give it to you from the beginning. Can we just calm down? I'll explain it, okay?
Everything you've told me is incredible. So you say that your father did this to protect you?
Yes. He devised the plan. I played dead. Doctor went along with it. Pop had me flown out to the West Coast.
And that's where you've been all this time?
Yeah. You know, I had to recuperate. I was out of it for a long time. And then I had to sit tight and wait. It wasn't until last week that Pop called me and told me to come back here. I was just coming into the airport when I saw you. I couldn't resist. I had to follow you. I had no idea you were leading me to my own grave.
Don't make light of this.
Sorry, honey. I'm trying to make it easier for you.
I don't know why I went out there.
I do. I heard you. You're in trouble and you're scared. Now, what is it? Well, who?
This is just all going too fast for me. You really want me to believe that all this time your father has known that you're alive?
Yes. Why does that surprise you? Tell me. Cheryl. Baby, I know that look. I saw it a million times before. Now, You got something on your mind. What is it?
Ask your father.
Yeah, Duke's Club. Can I help you?
Yes, Duke there.
Hello? I can't hear you. You have to speak up.
Give me Duke. It's urgent.
Listen, you have to talk louder. I can't hear what you're saying.
Look, I got important information for him. It's about a meeting.
Listen. I don't know who you are, but I'm Angel. I run the club here, okay? If Duke has to know anything,
Look, just tell him Rudolfo called, all right? Look, tell him I just found out when and where a summit's going to take place. Just tell him that.
Listen, that's the information he's been waiting for. Where is it at?
Look, I can't talk anymore. I'm being followed. Tell Duke I'll get back to him as soon as I can.
So you have a surprise to show me, huh?
Uh-huh. It's something I made in art class, only it's not finished yet, and I want to show it to you.
Well, you're going to show it to me. That won't be a surprise.
You know, that little girl is fast becoming a young lady.
Yeah,
But you're worried about another young lady, right?
right again.
Well, maybe Cheryl's client is a little more difficult than she anticipated, huh?
Look, I realize this person was a right pain in the... However, I thought that at this stage she could have at least called to tell us that she's all right.
Well, why don't you call her place? Maybe she's back in Port Charles and just stopped at her place to change clothes.
Way to go, Watson. Hey.
Prove me right, eh, Holmes?
Not just a pretty face, eh?
No. There we go.
Not even a pretty face, some would say.
That's true.
Ask my father. All right. Look, I didn't bring you back here to give you the third degree. I just wanted to talk to you. I thought maybe you might want to unload whatever it is you're carrying around.
I'm fine. I'm just shocked to see you.
Honey, come on. It's more than that. I can see it all over your face. All I want to do is... All I ever wanted was to protect you. Do you know that? Do you know that's the only reason that I ever let you go out of my life? Remember?
How can I forget?
I couldn't stand the thought of you being in danger because of me or my family or anything connected with it. I tried so hard to explain that to you. You never understood that, did you?
I do now.
God, I loved you. You know that.
Julian, it was a long time ago. I have a new life now.
Robert.
Yes.
Yeah. I figured as much when I heard you say his name. You said you couldn't tell him what was bothering you because you didn't want to involve innocent people. You reminded me of me.
I don't know what I said.
I'm not trying to embarrass you.
What else did you hear?
You said you had nobody else to turn to.
That's not true.
No, it isn't. Honey, you got me. I'm in a position to protect you now. Do you understand that?
I don't know if I understand any of this.
I'm not in jeopardy anymore. I'm safe. Pop never would have brought me out of hiding if I weren't. I can help you. Will you just let me? Sweetheart, I know what I put you through. I can imagine it. But you gotta know that I wouldn't have followed you tonight if I didn't still care about you. Will you just give me a chance to make it up to you?
I don't want anything from you.
But that isn't what you said at my grave. Sweetheart, you remember that thing we used to always say? You're the last person I expected to see at that airport. And you certainly didn't expect to see me at my grave. Remember? No such thing as coincidence. Now, maybe we met again this time because you need the protection that I can offer you.
I don't know what to think.
All right. Okay. Look, I said enough now. Pressuring you, and I don't want to do that. You're exhausted. You've had a shock, and you need time. And you got to be starving. I know I am. Huh? Well, I don't know what room service, if they even have room service here, I'll call the bellman.
I'm not hungry.
No? Well, something. How about a drink? Hey, you want some of that, brandy you used to always like? Huh? They wouldn't have it here, but I'll go out and get you some.
Oh, that would be good.
All right, finally. I can do something to make you feel better. Baby. I've done a lot of hoping, you know, but I never figured that us seeing each other again would make you feel so much. Stay right there. Be right back.
Robert.
Did Rodolfo say anything else?
Only that someone was following him.
Who? Did he have any idea?
Well, he hung up before I could ask him, but he said he'd get to you real soon.
Okay, in that case, I better come over there and wait for his call. Thanks, Angel.
What's up?
Well, Rodolfo called Angel. He made some information on the summit.
Wait.
He didn't have time to tell him.
Oh, terrific.
Listen, I'm going to head over there, but I'll get back to you as soon as I find out. Do me a favor, keep an eye on Anne and get her home. She needs some rest.
You got it.
Where are you going?
I've got to go over to the club. I made some information on the summit. Rodolfo called Angel.
Well, what happened?
Well, Robert will explain. Robert, I don't know.
Don't worry. It's all in hand. Your hubby's wish is my command. I'll look after you.
Don't worry, if I'm late, Robert.
It's okay, go.
I've got to go. Bye.
You go now, please.
Your husband was very explicit that I put you to bed.
I'm not tired.
Listen, this isn't a sort of a multiple choice arrangement, all right? It's a command.
You can't tell me what to do, Robert.
Come on. In you go. Come on.
No.
Get in the bed.
No.
You're worse than your daughter.
Look, don't give me a hard time.
Get in a bloody bed. Come on, humor me.
You don't have to shout.
Hey, listen. What do I have to do to convince you that I'm genuinely concerned about you?
Well, I appreciate it. Now go.
I'd rather stay.
No, I'm tired.
You said you were wide awake.
I know, you make me tired.
What about a bedtime story? The one about the 3 Queen Marys? Hey?
Look, it would...
Hey?
Hi. Did Rodolfo call?
No.
Well, he had some information, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. He'll call.
Well, maybe he got sidetracked or something.
Yeah, he'll call eventually.
Hey? But don't look at me like that. You're the one that wanted me to get her into bed. Well, sort of.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, I guess it's time I go. You're here now. I'll be...
Thanks for it.
You didn't turn down my side of the bed.
Oh, yeah. I normally charge extra for that. Well,
Thanks for everything.
it's okay.
Oh, tell Cheryl we're sorry.
Oh, I will. And, yeah.
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Place is not exactly the Ritz, you know? All right? There.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. You're still upset. It'll do you good.
I'm sorry. I don't drink.
Oh. Gee. I never touch it myself. You could have told me. It would have saved me the trip.
Look, Julian, I know we have a lot to talk about. But I really have to get back to Port Charles.
Well, I hope you weren't expecting to fly. That last shuttle took off half an hour ago.
Oh, no,
Looks like you'll have to spend the night. Hey, don't look at me like that. Come on. I didn't bring you here for that. You can have the hotel room. I'll go out and get another one.
Julian, you better not go out there. Someone might recognize you.
Now look who's protecting me. Thank you. You know, I've been so free to roam around as I please when I was out west. I'm kind of unused to this cloak and dagger stuff. Well, kind of like to wash up. You want to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Listen, you take the bed. I'll take one of these. Okay?
I don't think you'll get very much sleep on that.
I'll be all right. Listen, I know that you want to get home and all that stuff, but one last time, there is something you haven't told me, right?
I told you to ask your father.
Okay. I will. Gotta ask you a favor, though. I don't want to sound weird or anything, but until I talk to him, it's best if you don't tell anyone you've seen me. He gave me strict orders not to let anyone know. I doubt if even Olivia knows.
So do I.
I can't wait to see her. Anyway, until I get the all clear from Pop, will you do that for me?
It's late. I'm very tired.
I'll get the lights.
known I wouldn't be here when she called.
Well, at any rate, she said not to worry.
And?
Well, that's it. She was detained.
Okay, I'll call her.
Oh, you don't have to call her.
Well, I'd like to. Is that okay?
Well, yeah, but you can't.
Of course I can. You pick up the phone, you push the button.
Well, no, I didn't get a number.
You didn't?
No, I'm sorry. I just didn't get a number from her. You have to blame me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll sort this out with her when I finally see her.
Good. I guess so. You ready for bed?
Honey, in a minute, huh?
Well, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is. Okay, good night. Nice to see you. Thanks for
Delightful
coming.
party, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
Night, sweetheart.
Right.
Did Duke hear any more from his contact?
No. Apparently Rodolfo was being tailed at the time of the first call.
Oh, that's not good.
I didn't want to mention this in front of Anna, but I think he's pretty concerned about it.
He should be.
If Olivia finds out Rodolfo's gotten to Duke, I don't know what she's going to do to keep him out of that meeting.
Now what's wrong?
My man lost Rodolfo.
How?
How would I know? He lost him, that's all.
I told you should have handled this yourself. Do you know what will happen if Duke finds out about that meeting?
Simmer down.
You don't understand, do you, Dino?
Duke is the enemy now. He wants us dead or behind bars. He cannot be at that meeting.
Not long ago, if I'd have said that, you'd have had my head. And unless I imagined it, Duke was everything you wanted in a man.
I won't deny that. My father was right. I was a fool. I was blind. I thought I was in love. I wanted his strength, his confidence, his certainty. And more than my life, I wanted his baby. I wanted his arms around me. I wanted his love. And I know I won't have that now. And because of what he wants to do to us, I want to make sure no one else does either. And I will settle for the next best thing. Do you know what that is? It's more than a man. It's better than a man. It's power, money, and control. And I won't allow any incompetence to stand in my way. Do you understand that?
My man's still looking for him. And I'll go out too.
Good. Once Rodolfo's out of the way, Duke won't be a problem.
I hear you, Lydia. But what if Duke doesn't show up for the summit? You still got to answer to your father.
Not necessarily.
How do you intend to avoid it?
Have you ever heard of a contingency plan? I have one. No matter what Duke finds out before the summit, it won't make any difference before the meeting. He'll be dead.
Sorry, we're not open for business.
I'm not a customer. Who are you?
Who's asking?
My name's Rodolfo.
Hey, am I glad to see you. I'm the guy you talked to on the phone, Angel.
Angel?
Yeah. You alone?
I hope so. Look, is Duke around?
No, but I can try to reach him.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, he was here last night waiting for your call. What happened?
Don't ask.
Yeah. Hello. Duke, I got somebody here who wants to talk to you.
Duke, it's Rodolfo.
Oh, thank God. I was beginning to wonder what happened to you. Are you at the club?
Yeah. Look, I wanted to call you back last night, but somebody was following me. By the time I shook him, it was too late to call. I didn't want to disturb your family.
Thank you. I appreciate your concern, but you can call anytime. Do you have information for me?
I do, but it's too important to tell you on the phone. Look, can we meet somewhere?
Yeah. You stay right where you are. I'll be there. Meanwhile, you tell Angel to take good care of you.
Yeah, he's doing that already. But hurry, the sooner you know, the better. Right.
Here you go. I'm sure you can use it.
Well, you're right about that.
Listen, if you're hungry, I can send out for food.
No. This is fine, Angel. Thanks.
Okay.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, but it's not New York.
Yeah. I think I prefer it. This is good coffee, Angel.
Thanks. You know, too much of it will kill us. You know that.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Watch it, buddy. What are you doing? Wait a minute. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry, Joey. My friend's not quite awake.
I should worry about him. I've been up since 4.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want this stuff?
In the storeroom. I'll show you. Come on, sit down, relax. Come on, get the stuff. I'll show you. I'll be right back. This way.
Hey, Rodolfo, I'm sorry I'm late. This big house to live. What's the matter? What's the matter? Rodolfo. Angel! Duke! Rodolfo, take it easy. Angel! Duke! Angel!
Duke! Vic! Sal! Duke! Her!
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. Angel! I'm gonna get help. Yeah, I need an ambulance. Yeah, Duke's come. Hey, I don't know. Maybe a heart attack. Contact Commissioner Scorpio. Yeah. What? Could be murder.
Boss, what happened?
I don't know. He slipped off the bar. I don't know.
gone, Commissioner?
Cause of death?
Off the record, I'd say a heart attack.
What do you think?
They killed him.
I'm sorry, boss.
Yeah.
All right, Sam, what have you got?
Not much, sir. Rodolfo came in this morning and asked Duke to meet him here.
Did he feel that he was in some kind of danger?
Yeah, he knew he was being followed.
Okay. Prior to Duke getting here, what then?
Angel made coffee.
Oh? And who else was here?
Just one man, a delivery man from the Atlas Linen Company. Angel here took him down to the storeroom, and that's when Duke arrived and found this guy slumped over at the bar.
Conscious?
According to Duke, he did try to say something.
I think you and I should have a little chat.
You're not going to get what I did there.
That's the general idea. But before the guy
He was
died...
a good friend of mine. He's a friend of Anna's, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Listen, if I'm going to nail whoever did this, I need a little cooperation. What did he say?
He was barely conscious. He mumbled a couple of things. He's big.
Well, what else?
Yeah. Sal. Burr. I could hardly hear him.
Think about this. Was there anyone else there?
No, I walked in. He was on his own at the bar.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah, there was no one else there. He didn't appear to.
Sam, get the coroner for me, will you?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're absolutely certain there was no one else here?
And there was no one else here, and I didn't hear him say anything else. That was it. I would tell you otherwise.
Sure, Hopes.
Commissioner, I have the coroner on the line.
There's Scorpio here. Listen, I need your clearance. I'm sending a recently deceased gentleman over to General Hospital. Yeah, I want an autopsy done as soon as possible. Because I want a doctor over there to do it. His name is Benson, Walt Benson. Wait, I haven't finished yet. I also want Dr. Monica Quartermain to consult. There's a possible heart attack. Mm-hmm. That's too bad. You'll take your orders from me this time, all right? That is, of course, if you don't want to hang on to your job.
Busy morning, I see.
Yeah. Duke's man, Rodolfo.
Oh, damn, you were afraid of that.
Someone doesn't want him to go to that summit.
How about Olivia? Metropole has some very interesting things to say about her, including a list of phone calls she made when she was in Paris.
While her brother Julian was being snuffed out.
Yeah, at the time of her brother's sudden death, she was having a transatlantic chit-chat with the very people who killed him.
Cardamom.
Yeah. Now, they're almost as nasty and as powerful as the Jeromes.
You know what this tells us?
What?
Michelle was right all along. She has the answers we need. Let's review what we've got.
We know that Rodolfo was going to tell Duke when and where the summit meeting was to take place.
Oh, come on, I'll be wasting some time here.
It's called reviewing the facts, and if you don't have the patience for this, then kindly go home.
Well, why don't we concentrate more on what the man did say instead of wasting time on what he didn't say?
He does have a point, Robert.
All right. What was the first thing he said?
How many times do I have to tell you? The first way he said big.
Oh, Victor, that's straightforward enough. What else?
The second I don't know, sounded like Cell.
Well, that could mean that the killer was someone in prison.
Someone Victor met in prison? All right, what else?
I did the third, it makes no sense. Burr.
Could be B-U-R-R, those things that stick to your clothes.
Something you do when you're cold? Someone's name?
Yeah.
First syllable?
Don't look at me like that. If I knew, I would tell you.
Would you?
Okay, what do you think? Do you think I'm holding something back?
You better not be. All right, just take it easy, will you?
Rodolfo was a good friend, a very good, loyal friend.
Loyal to you or loyal to Victor? How can you be sure?
I can be sure he was loyal to me.
Well, you better be. Because
This so-called heart attack of his has just escalated the problems around Anna and Robin. And if you're holding something back on me, Lavery, so help me, I'll make you regret.
Driver, I've told you everything I know.
You know, this man could have died from natural causes.
What? Natural? Natural like that bloody snake that finished up in Anna's bedroom, like the dead lovebird, like the lullabies over the phone, like the doll with a broken neck? Natural?
What are you talking about? Lullabies? Doll with a broken... What's this? What the hell are you talking about now?
It's blatantly apparent to me that Olivia Jerome is behind all this. She organised the hit on Rodolfo, and I'm going to get her for it. And along the way, I'm going to nail her for murdering her brother as well.
You and Julia?
Yeah. She killed her.
How could that be possible? Olivia wasn't even here when Julian was killed.
Olivia didn't kill her brother herself.
What we've discovered, she had the Carter people do it for her.
What's this you're talking about? Dolls?
Anna's never told you any of this, has she?
And lullabies? What are you talking about?
Over the phone, untraceable.
Olivia.
Mm-hmm.
All Olivia, yeah. I'm gonna kill her.
You're not going anywhere.
Duke. Well, somebody's got
Not this way.
Well, somebody's got to get
Listen, you touch her. You so much as get anywhere close to her, I'll throw you into the slammer so fast it'll make your heart stop.
What are you gonna
You'll work on Victor. Find out about the summit. It's the way to get to her.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. On one condition. You do not take matters into your own hands.
I'll name the condition. You find whatever evidence you need to put Olivia St. John away for what she's done, or else I will, and I don't care if I get killed in the process.
What can you tell me?
I haven't had enough time to tell you anything.
What he means is nothing definitive. We have to wait for the test results.
I don't have time for that.
Well, there are some things that we just can't rush.
Were there any needle marks?
There was one, yes, on his right arm, right about there.
What else?
Well, there's no signs of narcotics or poisons.
I'm looking for bruises, cuts, contusions, sign of struggle.
Nothing. So far, it looks like a massive coronary.
I can't buy that. You go back and you check that needle mark again. This time do it thoroughly, will you?
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Yes, you should be. We are very thorough around here.
I apologize. The importance of this case is making me act this way.
Look, I assume it's a big one.
I assume right.
Well, I figured that when Scott Baldwin called.
What do you want?
Well, he imposed a press blackout on the case and gave me instructions to send him a copy of the autopsy report as soon as I finished it.
Are you your phone?
Yeah, there's one right in the other office there.
Scott Baldwin.
Scorpio. Where do you get your information?
What can I tell you? I got big ears.
Okay. Then listen up, Dumbo. You called Doc Benson and you put a gag order on. It's not even an official case yet, you idiot.
I like to ride in the front seat.
You can't be assigned the case until a formal complaint is made.
Are you suggesting that you're going to file one?
It's called office politics, and maybe you enjoy playing it, but I don't. And I won't let you jeopardize my investigation.
Well, would you like to explain that and make it quick, because I'm a busy man.
You're grabbing any case you can to enhance your slimy little position in that department.
Watch those accusations there, Commissioner. I could say that maybe you're covering up something.
When and if you're assigned to this case, I'll extend to you the same courtesy and consideration I would extend to any member of the DA's staff.
Like I said, you're covering up something?
Until then, you stay as far away from me and my investigation as possible. And as far as ordering blackouts is concerned, you didn't have to go to the trouble. I've had one in effect right from the moment this case broke.
We have the results.
What?
Death was caused by an overdose of medication that's commonly used by heart patients. What type isn't important, but the point is, it was administered by injection.
I was right. He was murdered. Listen, I wanted the... No, I want the fingerprints now. I wanted them hours ago. I don't... Just get them to me. You know, I've got to know if there was something going on in the club at the time that Angel was down in that storeroom.
Yeah, there are a few things I'd like to know, too. Did you read that report?
I skimmed it.
It says here that the only mark of violence on Rodolfo's body was the needle mark.
You trying to tell me he was killed by someone he knew?
It's a possibility. Did you find any unknown fingerprints at the club on cups, spoons, saucers, bar glasses?
Nothing. Not a thing. You know, I'm kicking myself for allowing Lewis to go to that international police chief's meeting in Berlin.
Yeah, we could have used his help.
I put in a call to him. I said, get back here, SAP. In the meantime, I think I've got it pretty well covered. We can hope for now is that Lavery finds out something about this summit.
Yeah, you can be sure that Olivia's going to be guarding her flanks.
Aha. But once she lets her guard down, I'm going to have her in here for an interrogation the like of which this department's never seen before. What time is it?
Little past noon.
Should have heard from Cheryl now. Hello? Yeah.
Is she there?
It's a machine. Hey, sweetheart, listen, I haven't heard from you for a while. Give me a call, all right? I miss you. You know, I would have thought she would have been back from New York by now.
Oh, you know how it is.
Yeah, most times I do. This time, I'm not too sure.
Yes, hello. I'd like to talk to the funeral director, please. Thank you. Mr. Dixon, hello. My name is Duke Lavery. A friend of mine died this morning. I need to arrange for his burial. Yes, his name is Rodolfo Malatesta. Yes, the body's at General Hospital just now. I've no idea what kind of service it will be, or... No, just if you just pick him up. Thank you, we'll make the arrangements later. No, no cremation. I think we'll probably bury him. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know why that was so hard.
Well, it just makes it look that much more real, boss.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cheryl. Hello.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just shocked. Rodolfo was your maitre d' in New York, wasn't he?
Yeah. He worked for me. He was a friend as well.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Well, it was made to look like a heart attack, but the more they study it, it seems like it was murder. Sorry, come over. Sit down. Angel, bring over a glass of water, would you?
It's okay, really.
Here you are. I'm sorry, I didn't think I've been so caught up in what happened this morning in my own anger. Rodolfo was a friend of mine, and to just have him go so quickly.
I understand. Really, don't worry about me.
Did you know Rodolfo?
No, not really. I saw him at your club. He seemed very capable, very charming.
Yeah, he was that. A whole lot more. It's amazing how little you know about somebody. I had a hell of a time trying to track down his family. It wasn't easy. Did you talk to Robert? He got looking for you. He sounded worried.
No, I just got back from New York.
Ah, business.
Yeah, a client who's driving me crazy. Look, I'd better go and call him right now.
Yeah. See you later.
Duke's Club, Angel speaking. Yeah, hi, Tiff. Yeah, pretty good, Tiffany. She just went up in the elevator. You bet, I'll tell her that. Okay, you too. Bye-bye. Boy, everyone seems to be on Cheryl's case. Tiffany's on her way over.
Oh, sure, she'll go over. I've got more on my mind than two sisters who can't get together for lunch.
You going over the funeral home?
No. If they call, tell them I'll talk to them later. I'm going to go visit Victor. I'm going to tell him about Rodolfo and find out what he knows about this so-called summit meeting. I'll get you later.
You're a competent fool. Can't you do anything right?
Hey, Olivia, I don't take talk like that from anyone.
Why did you let Rodolfo get back to Duke's club? You had from New York to Port Charles to take care of him.
Did you want an accident or an old-fashioned rub-out? I made it look like the guy had a heart attack.
Well, how long does that take, for God's sake?
The drug takes longer than I thought. But they bought it. Or it'd be all over the papers by now. I did a great job. Rodolfo never knew what hit him.
But he must have told Duke about the meeting before he died. Everything I've worked for has been shot down.
So change the date of the meeting. Who cares?
Everyone's been notified. All the bosses have accepted. No, it's too late to cancel the meeting.
So what do you want to do?
I'm thinking. Assuming Duke knows. I'm just going to have to find a way to keep him from getting there.
Come in, Duke.
Duke. What a very wonderful surprise. Victor, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you.
What sort of bad news?
Rodolfo died this morning.
You're kidding. Oh, no. No. It seems like the good ones are always the first to go. What happened? An accident. I know he was in good health.
It appears to have been a heart attack.
What do you mean appears to be? You're saying it was murder?
Yes. He died of an overdose of heart medication he had no reason to take in the first place. You're right. Rodolfo wasn't very good health.
Heart medication. Any idea who did it?
Robert Scorpio has some ideas. So far, no suspects.
Who do you think did it?
I have my suspicions.
Where was Rodolfo when he died?
At my club, here in Port Charles.
He was here? What the hell was he doing in Port Charles?
Well, that's what I have to tell you. Rodolfo was my eyes and ears in New York. He'd got wind of a summit between the Jeromes and the Carters. He'd come here to give me the information, but was dead before he could tell me.
I see. And you think I know about this meeting?
I'd be very surprised if you didn't know.
But if I knew about this meeting, why wouldn't you know also?
I'm sure you intended to tell me. Also, remember, not too long ago, you released me from all my obligations to the family.
So, what now, kiddo? You find you can't stand to walk away from the action after all?
No, come on. You know me better than that, Victor. I told you before I'd made certain promises to Julian. I intend to keep them, unless, of course, you didn't think I was being serious.
Oh, Duke, I've always taken you very seriously. You know that. No, the truth is, this meeting is still in preliminary stages. It would have wasted your time to get bogged down in the diplomatic details.
I see. So is the meeting going to happen, or isn't it?
Oh, the meeting will happen. I'm sure of that. Don't worry. I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know when and where the meeting is, yeah? So, give my love to your beautiful wife. The baby's coming along, right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Coming along like a champ. So, you get better, huh? Keep up your strength. You're going to need it for the summit.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Listen, you let me know about the memorial service for Rodolfo. I want to send a remembrance.
Yeah. You know I will.
Thank you. Can you find your way out?
I'm fine. Phil's outside.
Are you really going to let him come to the summit?
Sure. Luke will be there. Everyone will be there. I don't want anyone to miss it. I got a surprise for everyone. Even you.
Well, you know, we almost had to call out the militia, wondering where in the world you were.
I'm sorry, really, I am.
Oh, you're sorry? What, your client bound and gagging? You couldn't pick up a telephone to call us? What happened?
Well, I am just going to have to drop this client because he's too much.
Something's not washing in here, sweetheart. Would you look at yourself? Look at you. You're trembling. You're pale as a ghost. Your hair looks like garbage. What is going on?
You know, I think I'm just going to go back upstairs and start over.
Wait just a minute. Do you remember the last time that the trouble you got into when you lied to Robert? If you are doing this again, he's going to be like a breeze going out that door.
Why do you think I'm lying? I am just exhausted.
You're exhausted? Why don't you take a nap if you're exhausted? If you're shouting the truth, I want to know about it. I want to know about it now. Cheryl, I'm serious.
Dukes, is Cheryl Stansbury there? I didn't get an answer upstairs.
Yeah, hang on.
You know what time it is?
Cheryl, telephone.
Oh, maybe it's Robert. I told him to call here.
Would you take it at the bar, please?
Yeah.
Be straight with him.
Don't worry.
Here you go.
Hello.
Hi, baby. It's me. I just want to make sure you got back all right.
Oh, yes, fine.
Good. I'm coming in tonight to see my old man.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I'll be fine. Nobody's going to expect to see a dead man walking around. There's nothing to worry about.
It's not that simple. I'll have to talk to you later.
Okay. All right, I'll call you.
Well, I take it that wasn't Robert, was it? Cheryl, what have you gotten yourself into this time?
I'm in a mess with this hysterical client, that's all.
Yeah, I can handle it. You can handle it?
Yeah.
Okay, who is this, client that you can handle so well?
It's no one you know.
Oh, really?
And the fact is, actually, he can be quite nice. Now, why are you bugging me about this?
I'm bugging you about it. I don't mean to be. I really don't mean to be. But you're so stressed out.
I
about
am
it.
not.
You are stressed to the max. I just want to help you. Will you tell me what it is?
What did you get from Victor?
Well, you know, Victor, he only told you what he wants you to know.
You mean nothing?
No, he was very friendly, very cordial. Of course, he claimed he knew about the summit. And, he rather hoped I'd re-enlist.
Yeah, well, the wise guys don't like to lose a good performer.
Yeah, he said he'd keep me posted on the meeting. He wants me to attend. Damn it.
What?
I'm so tired of this. I just want to get my family back. I want to get my life back in order. I want to get rid of these mobsters for good, that's all.
That'll be the day.
Well, I better let Robert Scoff know how it went. Victor didn't tell me any lies. In fact, he told me nothing.
Listen, Cheryl tried to get a hold of him, but he was out somewhere.
Can I reach him by telephone?
No, she said he was going to call her.
Try.
Gotten quick since I've been gone.
Julian. Oh, no, I can't believe
It's
this.
all right, Phil. My death was a cover. I've been in California waiting for the word from Dad.
Man, have we ever needed you?
Hey, you look good.
Look, Julian, listen. We got to play it cool with your father. He's been sick as a dog. I mean, if he sees you like this, it could kill him.
No, I know he's been sick. I've talked to him quite a few times.
You're kidding me. He knows?
Yeah.
What is all that noise?
Demetra. It's okay.
Holy Mother of God.
It's all right.
Can't be.
It's all right.
No.
I'm not a ghost.
You're dead.
Give me your hand now.
I remember taking care of Victor after your death. It almost killed him.
No. Thank God for you. I don't know what we would have done. He would have died without you.
But what happened? Where do you come from?
He'll tell you everything. Is he awake? How's he feeling?
He's much better. Well, I'm sure he'll pretend to be his own self for you.
Come on. Open the door.
Oh, Julie. Let me look at you. Oh. You let your hair go, huh?
Yeah.
Couldn't find the barber. Oh, you look so good.
Victor, you knew all this time that Julian was alive?
Forgive me, my dear. It's the only thing I've ever deceived you about.
Well, how can I be angry if Julian is back with us? You're the best-looking corpse I've ever seen.
Dimitri, Phil, you two, I trust above all others. You two are the only ones who know Julie's alive. Now it must stay that way. It must stay a secret just a little while longer.
Oh, really? What for?
It's got to, Julie. If we're going to keep you alive.
You better be there this time.
Yeah.
Where have you been? I've been calling you for 10 minutes.
Traffic, you know.
Don't get smart with me. You stay on that corner and I'll pick you up.
Hey, no way, I'm booked. And I'm beat.
I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. You stay right there.
Yeah, what if I don't?
You won't be the first unidentifiable body to float up the lake this year.
Come on, my son. I've spoken to the doctor on the phone. I've spoken to you. And now I want the straight scoop. How are you? What about the gunshot wounds?
Pop, I'm fine. I told you that before. I'm in better shape than I've ever been in my life. Forget about me. I was worried about you, man. I was going to blow the cover and come back and take care of you.
I'm glad you didn't. Listen, I got Dimitri and Phil. A guy couldn't ask for better.
Is the heart okay? That was the only problem, right?
No big deal. I'm a 60-year-old man with a 70-year-old heart. That's why I couldn't afford to lose you, Julie. Too many years alone.
Well, you didn't. And besides that, even if you had, you wouldn't have been alone. Still got Olivia.
That's right. I have Olivia.
Pop, it's time for you to come clean with me a little bit. You know, I've been in the dark a long time. Why did I have to stay out there so long?
Because the time wasn't right for you to reappear. Look, I wanted those people who thought they'd killed you to make their next move. It hasn't been until they think I'm on my deathbed that they're finally doing that.
Pop, listen. I'm back here to go back to work. Just give me the names and
No,
companies.
no. Listen, my son, one step at a time. Sometimes too much information is worse than too little. The pieces are falling into place, but for now you stay underground, and you tell no one that you're alive. You understand me?
No, but fine. All right.
All right. I'll give you the best reason of all. We're giving me a birthday party soon, you know, to mark the big 6-0.
Yeah.
Some friends will be there, some enemies. That's when you're going to come walking in through the door. You'll knock their socks off.
That sounds interesting.
You better believe it.
Okay.
Excuse me, boss. Olivia's on her way.
Pop, she's here. I got to say hello to her just for a sec.
No. Not even Olivia can know you're alive.
Pop, it's been 2 years.
Damn it. Will you do what I want you to do for once? Please.
Julian, this way. I'll get you out.
All right.
Julie. Soon. Real soon.
Daddy, you have to take it very easy with him.
Don't worry. I will.
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
Olivia, I thought Scorpio gave you the word to stay out of Port Charles. Isn't this dangerous for you?
Oh, he has nothing on me. Besides, he's not even going to know I'm in town. I took the limo down so that no one would know where I was. I had to come. It's very important.
Yeah? What is it?
It's Rodolfo. I found out he's been leaking information to Duke Lavery, so Duke probably already knows about the summit.
All that time you spent in the car, I guess you don't know.
Know what?
Someone else had something against Rodolfo. He's dead.
What happened?
This morning, he was in Duke's club here in Port Charles. That's what I understand. He just simply collapsed and died. Like that.
You implied it was murder.
I did. What did I say?
You said somebody had something else against Rodolfo.
Oh, no. You know, the big guy in the sky. Rodolfo died of a heart attack.
Father, I'm sorry. I know he was a very good friend, but did you know about Duke?
Sure. Duke knows all about the summit meeting. He thinks it's his idea. He called it, and he's very excited about it.
Father, what are we going to do? You know we can't trust Duke at all.
I don't know that.
I
Not
told
at
you
all.
about Scorpio and
I
the
need
camera.
my own information. I guarantee you this. This summit meeting needs Duke's strong hand to guide it.
Father.
You hear me now. These men are the bosses of the two most powerful organizations in the East. No woman is going to last 10 minutes with them. They'll let you have their babies. They're not going to take orders from you.
That's the way it used to be. I'll show them.
Not while I live. Duke's in charge. You just leave it that way.
Dukes. Cheryl, hold on. Telephone.
Hello? Hi, it's me.
Where are you? I need to talk to you.
We gotta be careful, you know. Pop doesn't want anyone to know that I'm around, even you.
But I already know. Listen, I need to talk to you. It's important.
All right, listen. You know that weird hotel down on Broad Street? That's where I am. Whatever you do, honey, don't pick up a tail, okay?
Don't worry. I'll be right there.
Did you see her car drive away?
Yes, I did. And now you're going to tell me the entire truth of how you saved Julian and hid him all this time.
Of course, my dear. Have I ever hid anything else from you? I've told you what I knew about the ambush. Julian had arrived just in time to save Duke from getting shot.
Come back! Take my gun.
Then Duke brought Julian back to Greeny's, to my apartment upstairs there. Both he and Angel, they thought Julian was dying right then. And I let it stand like that. I knew whoever had dared to hit my son was not afraid of the devil himself and would finish the job before Julian had a chance to recover. So we managed to get Duke and Angel out of the room so I could talk to Julian. We've got to get you out of here to safety. Now, here's what I want you to do. When Duke comes back into the room, you pretend to die. You got that?
That's not what I'm doing.
You're all right. You're all right, Julie. This is to fool everyone. They're going to believe Duke. We won't let him touch you. And we'll get him out of the room before he sees that you're still breathing. You're going to help me, right, Doc?
Victor, of course. Don't ask.
I got to find some place for him to hide. He can't stay here.
There's my clinic in Westchester. We'll take Julian in a hearse. We'll hide him. When he's strong enough, we'll send him out west. We'll get him new papers, a driver's license.
That's my concern. Don't worry, Julian. They'll pay. They will pay for this, believe me. So we made a miracle, and no one knew. And now it's worked so well that nothing can spoil it. I just thank the Lord. I didn't know all the truth then.
And now you have your Julian back.
Yes. Now I have my Julian back. And by so much that I have him, by just that much, I have lost my daughter.